Hey guys, welcome into your Mentoring Monday. My name is Keely Martinez. I'm a Presidential Diamond Leader within dōTERRA, and I want to dive in deep with you guys today all about the skill sets that you have to master to create awesome momentum within your dōTERRA business. So grab a notebook and grab a pen and let's get started. So when I have new people who want to do this as a business with myself or with anyone in our team, what we go through is really helping to build confidence around these simple skill sets. And a lot of it is just practice, right? So understanding how each skill set can feel really comfortable for you is going to help to build your confidence, which will actually help to attract people into your organization or into your dōTERRA business. So the first skill set I want to focus on with you guys is networking. Guys, this isn't called network marketing just because it's a cute label or a cute name. It's because that's what you have to do. You have to want to connect in with people. You have to want to love people. You have to want to listen and help and serve people. So if that piece of this feels so uncomfortable to you, if you even asking people questions about themselves feels awkward, I'm going to tell you right now, this may not be the business for you. And I don't say that with any harsh reality, but it's true. The core of this business is genuinely caring about people, genuinely showing up for people, genuinely listening to their story, listening to what are their pain points, what in their life can essential oils be an answer for, and not just interjecting all of a sudden straight out of the gates of, have you tried essential oils? dōTERRA is the best. They can help with this, this, and this, and this. Like, don't be a crazy person. So how do you incorporate essential oils into these conversations where it doesn't feel awkward or salesy, right? Like, you don't want people seeing you down the street and turning the other way, or seeing your name on their caller ID and not picking up. So how do you create that where people are genuinely wanting to be around you and genuinely asking you about what you do, what you use? It's through that curiosity, it's through these conversations, and it's through cultivating relationships with people. So there are people who will enroll with me, but I've been cultivating that relationship for years. So this is how you do that, though. You have to put yourself in positions where you are going to be exposed to new people. So if you work a corporate job and you're a mom and all you do is go to work, come home, feed the kids, you have got to start to figure out a way to get yourself into your community. Whether it's, what are things you love to do? Is it yoga? Is it, CrossFit? Is it a book club? Is it a knitting club? Is it a mommy and me boot camp? What are the things that you love to do? Because guess what? The people who are there are going to be your people. So you can start to interject yourself into these different clubs. Maybe you even have a Young Professional Networking group that you can jump into. There's tons of networking opportunities where people are literally there to serve and to help each other, to cross network. But if you're sitting at home hoping that somebody comes and knocks on your door and you're wondering why this isn't working, or you're putting up posts on social media and you're wondering why this isn't working, that's why. You need to create relationships. You need a network. You need to get out of your house and you need to connect in with people. And you need to make sure that when you are connecting with people, it's genuine. I think people can really, especially nowadays, there's such a sixth sense of understanding why somebody wants to connect in with you. Why do they want to be friends with you? Why do you want to go to coffee with them? Do you genuinely want to learn about them? Or is it just because you're thinking of where they can fit in under your organization? So networking, people, put yourself out into your community and understand where you love to show up and start to have conversations. I will tell you, most of my conversations start off with, hey, I love the way your hair looks. Or, oh my gosh, those shoes are so cute. Like, it's as simple as it is. I genuinely love learning about people, though. So you are networking. The next thing is are you actually okay with inviting people to come to a class? So, or an event or a coffee date. Is that where you get awkward? Because this is the thing, and this is how you're going to know when you have to up-level your skill set, is if you start to feel awkward around something, that just tells me you haven't practiced enough. Because it's just like when you jump on a bike. When you first learn how to ride a bike, yes, you're wobbly and you're nervous to turn and you're nervous to brake and you're nervous to do all the things. But once you learn how to ride a bike, you can pop on it, you can, ride down the street, you can turn around, you can come back, and you're totally fine, right? It's the same thing. This is just a skill set. This is not a special star above my head. It's just a skill set. So are you comfortable inviting somebody to come to your class? What's your excitement around your classes or your workshops? I will tell you, if you're not excited around your classes, or you already have a preconceived story around your classes, that might be the work you need to do. So do you tell yourself that people are so excited to come to your classes and they're wanting to learn the information that you're going to share with them, and they've been searching for essential oils, and more so they've been searching for you to introduce them to essential oils, okay? So inviting people to classes, if somebody told me, or if somebody tells me currently that they can't come to my class because they have a conflict in their schedule, my automatic next response is, well, let's go to coffee. I would love to grab a cup of coffee and chat with you. I have this day, and this day open at this time. Do any of those times work for your schedule? So don't let people fall through your fingers just because they can't make a workshop or a class with you. So inviting people. Create the value with what you are going to be teaching there. Hey, maybe they've talked to you about a pain point of theirs, and you can tell them, hey, I'm actually going to be teaching all about how essential oils can help to support that at my next class. I would love for you to come, and I can dive in deep about, different protocols or different ways you can utilize these oils to help to support yourself. So inviting people to your class. Actually enrolling people. So are you comfortable presenting the oils? Are you comfortable talking people through how you live your lifestyle? So often people will over-confuse this or over-complicate it and think they need to know all the things. Honestly, guys, the only thing people need to know is, how do you live this lifestyle? They're sitting in your class for a reason. They're curious about the lifestyle you're living for a reason. So you know why they're in your class, because that's why you invited them, right? So hopefully through your class, you're talking about, maybe it's sleep, and you're talking about how lavender can help to support a really healthy, restful night's sleep. And frankincense can help, a drop of frankincense underneath your tongue. And as you're talking through your class, you're touching on their pain point, right? But you also have to realize that most people just want to know how you live your lifestyle. So when you look at every corner of your house, is doTERRA filling every corner of your house? Because I will tell you, my family and I probably use about 40 to 50 doTERRA products or oils every single day. So look at what you're using. Look at how doTERRA's filled the corners of your house, and you're that guiding light for other people. You're there to show people how to live the same lifestyle. You're not the expert, but it's just tiny little tweaks that you've done to live a better lifestyle that are going to make massive impact on in the next year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. Little tiny things that you're deciding today will impact your future, and that's what they're looking for. So, but at the end of the class, are you comfortable saying, hey, let's get you started. Let's get these oils into your house. How is your close? How are you good at enrolling people? If you're not, again, it's a skill set that you can get better at. And this is not saying like, oh, I'm not a good salesperson. When people tell me they're not a good salesperson, deep down inside, I'm like, oh, thank God. Because this isn't about quote unquote sales or quotas. This is about genuinely caring about someone and saying, hey, I just showed you how these oils can totally help to impact your life and your everyday routine. But the biggest thing is you have to get these oils into your house. I'm not coming to your house at 3 a.m. when you're not sleeping well. So you want to get these oils into your house. And so let's talk about what kit best fits your needs and best fits your budget. I will tell you, if it's a priority, it fits in the budget. Bottom line, human nature. So how are you at enrolling people? And then last but not least is support. Do you have a system or a process for what you do after someone enrolls with you? This took me a couple years, and I'm just being perfectly transparent with you guys. I've had Facebook groups, I've had new Facebook groups, I've had all the different things. Now my team has a private team website, but there's a plethora of things that you can do. Anyone who enrolled with us locally, we would do a class the following month of I have my oils, now what? Now that, you know, a lot of my personal enrollments come from online, everything is online or virtually based. So how are you supporting your new members? Because this is the key. And oftentimes when I have people say, I just can't find leaders. How do I find leaders? My biggest thing is, how are you supporting your customers? It's true. I will tell you, my strongest leaders have been my best customers. They're the ones who have used and ordered their doTERRA products and oils every single month, have fallen head over heels in love with the empowered lifestyle that they now live, and they want that for other people. They have a deep desire to create that for other people. And so that's how you find your leaders, is you love on your customers. doTERRA has an incredible retention rate. Incredible, which means that when people start with doTERRA, it's not just, oh, I want this kit to sit up on this shelf. It's no, I want to detox my whole lifestyle. I want to get rid of these chemical cleaners. I want to get rid of these chemicals that I'm using to cleanse my body and my skin with. I want to get rid of, you know, any type of over-the-counter medication that I'm using in my home. I want to be able to turn to something natural and safe as my front line of defense. We're out there. We're searching for it. I was, you were. So you have to think that, but most of us start as customers. And so if you're not showing up for your customers, if you don't have a process or a system of what to do next, of doing their membership overview, of making sure that they know how to use their oils, of making sure that they know where to turn for good resources. And yes, there is a small percentage that will figure this out on their own, but our jobs as wellness advocates is to shorten that learning curve, to welcome them into this community with loving arms, and to show them how incredible it is to be a part of doTERRA. So those are the 4 skill sets, and you might recognize that all of these correlate back to pipes, right? The only part that I skipped is preparing, because hopefully if you're watching this, the preparing is being a product of the product, and you're already loving and using your oils every single day. So preparing, inviting, enrolling, nope, preparing, preparing, inviting, presenting, enrolling, and supporting. So that's your acronym, but those are you guys, these are skill sets. There's not, like, you can learn how to do this. I'm YouTube taught. This is not difficult, but it's willing to do the consistent action day in and day out to get really good at it. And that's what will build your confidence, and that confidence will literally vibrate out, and you will attract your ideal client or your ideal customer or your ideal business partner that way. But if you're not going through these, if you're not feeling comfortable and confident, if you're thinking that failing or having a crappy class or you know, having somebody who you thought was going to do the business quit on you, if you're thinking that's a reflection of you and not the process, then you're missing the whole point, because that truly is the magic. That's the process. That's the incredible journey behind getting to these top ranks. These top ranks are not a reflection of me doing this so long. These top ranks are a reflection of me getting really good at these skill sets and showing other people how to get really good at these skill sets and having more of a larger impact that way. Okay, so hopefully you guys took some good little nuggets away from this, and you guys are enjoying these Mentoring Mondays, and I am wishing you nothing but the best of luck, and I will see you guys at one of doTERRA's global events. All right, see ya.